Rahim. Dear distinguished participants, head of department and lecturers and students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I want to present a seminar on a related issue, which is the predictable effects of artificial intelligence or AI on human communication. As we know, as a new trend of human communication, based on the fast growth of artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence related technology in the field of human communication, also communication related issues. That's why as professionals, researchers, students or lecturers of human communication, we have to consider the fast growth of artificial intelligence and its influence, its deep influence on human communication, actually different aspects of human communication. Nowadays, no one can ignore deep effects and influence of artificial intelligence in different aspects of human life, especially in human communication and modern education. That's why, besides focusing on different aspects of human communications and modern education, we have to focus on predictable effects of artificial intelligence as well. Because we say predictable effects, there could be some other effects that maybe we can witness in the future, because based on the fast growth of artificial intelligence, some aspects could not be predictable. That's why we talk on predictable effects. Actually, when we talk on the relationship between artificial intelligence, the most advanced aspect of digital technology and computer-related technology in human communication, it a little differs from mediated communication, which previously we had as a discipline or as a main aspect in human communication. Previously, we used computer technology in other aspects as mediators of human communication, or the mediators or facilitators of communication between communicators, between humans. But nowadays, the trend is changed, or the situation is changed. Nowadays, humans can contact directly with chatbots or artificial intelligence powered bots and agents. That's why when we discuss about modern human education, we have to focus on different aspects of new trends of human education, human communication. When we talk about artificial intelligence, first of all, we have to know the main aspects and the main pillars of artificial intelligence. Actually, two main issues and two main elements and factors enable it, scientists, researchers, and scholars to develop and use and also invent artificial intelligence and use it in different aspects of human life. The first one is algorithm, or we know when we say algorithm is actually belongs to Al-Khwarizmi, which is a famous Muslim scholar and scientist or polymath who actually contributed very important and influential definitions, rules, in algorithms in the field of algebra and different aspects that enable scientists to use the different aspects of scientific developments and scientific activities, including computer science and artificial intelligence. And the second pillar, the second element that enabled scientists and researchers to invent and use artificial intelligence is digital computer or digital computing system, actually binary code, that which use zeros and ones instead of using that different aspects and different by many repeated codes or analog. digital. When we talk about algorithms, actually algorithms includes a particular set of rules that enable human beings, enable scientists, human or researchers to follow and do particular actions and particular duties to achieve a particular and predictive outcomes properly. Actually, when we talk about algorithms is similar. When we give an example, transportation, algorithms is some kind of similar to a highway. When we start to go into somewhere, we cannot directly jump from one area to another area. We have to use the highway. But actually, highway is not our area that we want to go, or our aim, or our destinations. But we have to use highway to reach somewhere. That's why when we talk about artificial intelligence and even computer science, natural language processing, or any part of modern computer science or digital computer science, we have to talk about algorithm and consider algorithm. And also digital technology and digital computer system enables researchers to develop new models and new systems through the use of algorithm. And actually, the four main pillars and four main aspects of artificial intelligence are: the first one, artificial neural networks. Actually, when we talk about artificial neural networks, it's kind of abilities that scientists and researchers develop the artificial neural network based on the assumptions from the human brain to enable the artificial neural system and artificial system to catch, to get information, process information, and use information from the weights, based on the input layers, hidden layers, and output layers, to analyze the information as we use in our mind when we catch, when we get information through smelling, through hearing, or through seeing things. Our internal neural networks, our brain transforms such kind of information to the accessible energy or accessible data that is applicable or accessible for our brain, which we say distal information. When we use artificial intelligence, when we use artificial neural network, actually through pixels and also through inputs, the input layer takes the information, then sends to the hidden layers. They process the information and sent to the outer layers to decide and predict the exact information, or actually the nearest information that people wants to get from the digital computer system or artificial intelligence. And also natural language processing. Natural language processing, actually the procedure of changing or transforming human language or natural language to digits, or to the information which is understandable and processable to computer and digital computer. Actually, when we use complete words, which we use in our daily talks and our daily conversations, computer does not, especially digital computer, does not understand. We have to transform and change words and letters to digits, that binary codes, ones and zeros, to enable computers or digital computers to understand. And the main issue or main environment or main ability that enables artificial intelligence system that learn, be able to act or transform information and send information is machine learning procedure. Actually, when we talk about machine learning, we have supervised and non-supervised machine learning. And also programming languages like Python or other programming languages. When we want to use, we have to use one of such languages. There are many different programming languages, but actually the main and also most famous nowadays and easily applicable is Python. When we use Python, modeling language or programming language, we use some integrated development areas like PyCharm or some other sub-programs to easily use or enter our information to the system powered by artificial intelligence to analyze the related data and get the related information or related outcome. And also programming language and chatbots like ChatGPT nowadays famous. Actually, ChatGPT was invented in 2015 by OpenAI, but openly became accessible for all people in 2022. And nowadays people use ChatGPT, which is a chat generative pre-trained transformer. It means that based on the applicable of artificial neural network, natural language processing, and big data, big language models that producers and scientists and researchers, they design such big abilities and digital systems or artificial systems to mimic the abilities that belong to humans, so to the intelligence abilities of human beings. Actually, when we talk about artificial networks or artificial neural networks, we can say here pixels. First of all, when we give a picture, a photo, or a digital anything to artificial intelligence, that photo or picture or anything includes pixels, mostly 28 by 28 pixels, which totally the threshold or the first beginning or the simplest pattern can be 28 to 28 pixel digit or picture or any item or object, which totally 784 pixels as an object. Then we gave it to neurons. Neurons include the input layer, then hidden layer and output layers. When we give the pixels or the object, any object, to the artificial neural network, then neurons take any pixel as an input. Then after that, when any neuron takes one pixel as an input, there all neurons, which included in the input layer on the first layer, they connected with the neurons in the hidden layers. Hidden layers can be 2 or 3 or any number of hidden layers. As much more hidden layers or as much more neurons, the procedure of the system must be more powerful. Then through channels that could be connected to each other, and also weights, they will have some particular numbers, and numbers will be multiplied by weights, and also another numbers which be also interest through the procedure of the information inside the hidden layers. Then they will give, based on the threshold function number, which already existed or already introduced to the system, it will give information. And actually, when the artificial neural network does its job properly, then it gives the information through propagation, through forward propagation. But if the work is not complete or not the exact thing that people need, that through the backward procedure, they will resend the information. And that's why, based on the unsupervised machine learning or reinforced machine learning, the artificial intelligence will be improved. Because when we get real information or right information, through feedback, we will let know the artificial intelligence that we get the right information. But if we don't get the right information, we will send again, resend or send back the information and let the artificial intelligence know that the answer which given is not true, which not, maybe we ask the show the apple, artificial intelligence maybe show orange. When we show again and resend the information, when let know the artificial intelligence that the result is not true, then through the reinforcement machine learning procedure, artificial intelligence will be improved. And that's why through the backward propagation, we enable artificial intelligence to improve the procedure of making decision based on the outputs and through the hidden layers, and give us the right answer or better prediction through the output layers. And also, when we talk about natural language processing, actually when we have text, actually when we talk about text includes both written or spoken language, as we do in analysis of text or discourse analysis. We talk about text, we know that text includes both written language and spoken language. Actually, when we, as I mentioned it earlier, when we want to give information or give our text to the system, to the digital system or to the artificial intelligence, we cannot directly give all sentences. Actually, when we write in the computer and computer analyze the system, it means that already some algorithms and some programs pave the way for us to use. But actually, when we do as a designers, when we do as a developers or programming people to program the artificial intelligence or the different abilities for digital computer or artificial intelligence, we cannot use directly the words or the sentences. That's why we have to use procedures and steps of natural language processing or NLP. When we talk, we use sentences. When we write, we use sentences, then paragraphs, then whole text. At first, we have to divide text to paragraphs, then paragraphs to sentences, then sentences to the different parts of sentence when divided by comma or semicolon or anything. It means that we have to divide different parts of sentence to the logical unit to be acceptable and understandable for digital system and artificial intelligence. And after that, which we, in natural language processing, the name of this procedure was segmentation. In segmentation, we divide text, spoken text or written text to different logical parts, which are divided by full stops or comma or semicolon. Then after that, we divide each word. We give a particular value for each word. When we divide words, we say tokenization. In tokenization, we use particular words and the exact words with a particular value. And after that, when we divide or when we use our sentence or our text, we tokenize the real words which have real value. Then we eliminate stop words like is, and some words that which are not as have particular value in the process of calculating the information for artificial intelligence. That's why many words we use our spoken language, our written language, but for artificial intelligence and for digital system, not acceptable and not useful. That's why we have to eliminate or we have to omit the stop words. And after that, we have to focus on stemming that when we use in our spoken or written language some words like we say he was, or he is, she is, they are. Actually, finally, when we find the esteem or the reals, it's all related to A's. When we say use plural, we say are, and we say single, we say is. It means that we have to teach or show to our system or artificial intelligence or our digital system that when we use are is, it means that same, but if are for plural or is for singular. And after that, we focus on lemmatization. Lemmatization means we find the lemma or the basic part of the word to teach to our artificial intelligence system or our digital system that there could be many aspects or many coins from the same word. When we say learn, learning, learned, or education, educational, educated, or from education. Lemmatization means that we have to teach our system or artificial intelligence that from one word, many words or verbs or nouns can be found in our text, our spoken or written language. But when give a particular value, we cannot give different values for educated, education, education or educational. We just give particular based on the tokenization, particular value for education. Then the system finds that when we use educational, automatically finds the lemma or the main or the basic word, and based on the lemmatization, can process based on the value that already given to the coding and programming system. And after that, parts of speech tagging. It means that when we process and give information based on our spoken or written language, we have to teach the system the different parts of speech like noun, verb. Sometimes there are some similarities between noun and verb, and sometimes even the same when we use. That's why we have to, by using particular, based on the tokenization, particular values, we have to teach the system. And named entity tagging. And also there are some named entities like currencies, like locations, when we say KL, when we say ringgit, or when we say names of some particular people, we have to teach the system such things. And such procedures enable motions or establishes the procedure or the structure of natural language processing. And also machine learning. Actually, the main thing that enables artificial intelligence to be different from other aspects of digital computer, that the procedure and the ability of learning. Actually, the abilities that belongs to human beings, human intelligence, but based on the programming system or the abilities that humans transfer it to the artificial intelligence or digital computing system, modern digital computing system, artificial intelligence can get, process, and understand information. That's why we say artificial intelligence. Machine learning procedure mostly two types, supervised and unsupervised. And supervised machine learning mostly it's a basic machine learning procedures which people use in some apps and some procedures like banking, like some transportations, and also like when you use Google Translation, or when we use Grammarly or some Turnitin or some softwares to check the originality of our writings, or check for grammar errors or like that. Such things in actually natural language processing, and also that machine learning processing and overall artificial intelligence will enable such programs. And machine learning and supervised machine learning procedure, we give labeled information or labeled data to the system or machine. Like we say, if there is a coin, if the coin is 2.5 gram, and it's the color is white, it means that, or the color is red or anything, it's a ringgit coin. But if the coin is 3.50 gram or like that, we can say the coin is another currency in the name of currency. If name of currency, RI, double NGIT, S ring, it belongs to Malaysia or another, it's been labeled. But some information, unlabeled information, not labeled, just we already give patterns to the system. We say that if a coin included, this is this kind of metal, then this label or this by different aspects and different characteristics, the machine can find, the procedure or the system can decide that which kind of coin or which kind of item that could be. It means that machine can learn through the availability of information and also through the reinforcement procedure that we give feedback to the machine. Actually, when we give an object to the artificial intelligence, if artificial intelligence gives us the right answer, we give feedback that is true or correct. If the system or artificial intelligence gives a wrong outcome, actually we ask 4-digit 4, when it gives 9, we say it's wrong. Then the artificial intelligence or the system reassess its ability and learn from our feedback. That means that this procedure enables artificial intelligence to learn through the reinforcement. And also we have deep learning. Deep learning totally related to the artificial neural network. Actually, deep learning, when we say deep learning, it means that there's no labeled data, and artificial intelligence or the system, digital system, already enabled by a huge channel and a huge amount of neural networks and artificial neural networks. And this channel of artificial neural network enabled the system to analyze, to get the data, analyze the data, and understand the data, and predict the outcome or give the related outcome. Okay, now we talked a little about artificial intelligence, and we talk about human communication. Actually, when we say human communication, all of us know as professionals, lecturers, or researchers of human communication. Previously, we talked that human communication, we say actually we have the basic of aspect of human communication is intrapersonal communication, which happens inside of any person. No need for another person. When we talk about intrapersonal communication, it means that when we think how to talk with one person, how to transfer information, or how to decide, such procedure is intrapersonal communication. Mostly our information making organs and mechanisms such as our mind, our heart, our autonomic nervous system, sympathetic, parasympathetic, different aspects of our internal body communicate to produce a message or to analyze a message or to understand. But actually the real aspect of human communication, which is accessible for other people or we can see, is interpersonal communication, which happens or can be conducted between at least two people. Two persons when interact. Actually, when anyone conduct intrapersonal, we cannot see. We can see because the intrapersonal communication happens inside the body of one person. We can assume through the reacts. When one person sitting somewhere or standing somewhere and thinking and laughing or doing some small something, we think that maybe she or he talked about some things and or maybe think about something and become happy or wants to say something. But we can assess or we can evaluate the procedure of communication when people interact interpersonally with another person. And we, in our communication definitions, mostly we define that human communication or interpersonal communication is the procedure of exchanging message or information about between at least two communicators or between at least two human beings. And when we see the definitions of human communication, we can find that human communication is the exchange of information between at least two communicators. This is the main aspect of definition of human communication, and also theories on human communication. When we assess major theories on human communication, actually all theories focus on three main things. The first thing, the procedure of contacts between communicators, how they contact, respect each other, be responsive, pay attention when you talk with anyone. The second thing, how you transfer message. You have to transfer message very clearly, use understandable tone and language. And the third thing, try to get the information with the outcome that you want to interact or have communication with other people. But nowadays, the procedure is different. When we talk about the relationship between human communication, between communication and artificial intelligence, there is no the exact coverage of the previous definition of human communication for the recent or the new trend of human communication. Actually, nowadays there is sometimes we interact with some people, some systems, some artificial agents, or some artificial intelligence powered engines, but that one is no any person. For example, we can say ChatGPT. We ask directly. We interact with ChatGPT. We ask and take answer. We write and ChatGPT give us answers. That means that nowadays the definition that the human communication is interaction between at least two people cannot cover this procedure. It means that nowadays one person can interact, but interact with artificially powered chatbots or system. And other things, previously we had computer-mediated communication. As one, we have mostly had direct communication, which we talked face-to-face with different people, but also mediated communication. Mediated communication, we interacted through the mediation of mobile phones, email, mostly computer or digital technology. It means that computers or digital technology just played the role of mediator, enabled human beings to interact, to transfer message, to talk one another. But nowadays, computers or digital technologies, not just mediators, they can interact with human beings. The main thing, the main change in human communication or communication nowadays, or the first one was the definition that we cannot say human communication, there should be at least two people to interact. We can interact just one person with the artificial intelligence, with the newly advanced digital technology. And the second thing, previously computer or digital technology played the role of mediator, but nowadays technology, digital technology and computers that powered by artificial intelligence, they can interact with human beings. It means that the role of digital technology changed from the mediator to the communicator. That's why when we talk about the definition in theories, mostly overwhelm the discipline of communication so far. Nowadays, we cannot cover all aspects of communication based on the deep influence of artificial intelligence. Previously, accepted definitions cannot cover all aspects of human communication nowadays. Previously accepted theories cannot cover all aspects of human communication because previously the trend was that digital technology played the role of mediator, but nowadays digital technology plays the role of communicator, one side of communication. Previously, there was a must to be at least two communicators to have communication, but nowadays just one person can interact with artificial intelligence powered chatbot or artificial system. That's why the main changes in the new trend of human communication, which deeply influenced by artificial intelligence, is the changes on definition and theory. Actually, these two things, when we say theory, theory means that the basic ground or the root, when we go from one we are to another area. And definitions actually particularize the characteristics of rules for us. Mostly when we study communication oral discipline, the first thing when we produce an academic work or write our thesis or do anything, firstly we define particular aspects or particular terms. Based on the definition, we do our work. That's why when we focus on human communication, we nowadays, based on the new trends that deeply influenced by artificial intelligence, we cannot cover all things based on the existing definitions and theories, and we have to rethink. We have to focus on the procedures and production of new definitions, new skills, and new theories to be able to interact properly with both humans and also artificially powered chatbots or agents. Because sometimes it is difficult for us to differentiate whether another communicator we're talking, it's a human being or a chatbot or a artificial intelligence powered agent. Sometimes we talk. Actually, when we send our paper to a journal, especially major journals, automatically they start sending messages. They interact. But in the end, when you say, okay, I want to have some discounts like that, in the end, after you cannot consider that whether I can interact with a human being or a chatbot. Then in the end, say, okay, I'm a chatbot, and you have to contact based on that issue to the journal administration. After exchanging many messages, you understand that, okay, I was in contact with a chatbot, not a human being. But chatbot mimic or simulate the actions and reactions of human being. Why? Because human being transferred his abilities based on the coding to a chatbot or to a digital or artificial intelligence powered technology. Actually, when we talk about artificial intelligence and human communication and the relationship between human communication and artificial intelligence, we have to focus on some particular abilities and skills to survive in the field of communication based on the new trends of communication and know the new definitions and theories, and also partake or be a part of the team or group who enable human beings to interact properly based on the influence of artificial intelligence and deeply fastly developed digital technology, especially artificial intelligence. That's why we have to focus on some particular elements and abilities and skills. The first one is helpful attitudes. Actually, when we talk about artificial intelligence, some people may ignore. We say, okay, I do not want to talk about artificial intelligence. I just want to focus on the human made things or human beings related communication. But actually, it's not the ordinary things like artificial intelligence in 2015 or 2010. Nowadays, no one can ignore the role of artificial intelligence, because everywhere, if you use your account in the bank, if you use even transportation system, if you use emailing system, if you use some softwares, if you use writing in computer, anything, everywhere you can find artificial intelligence. When we write something on computer, automatically computer will show some errors. Actually, that's not computer, that's artificial intelligence. Or actually, when we want to book tickets, some system automatically help us or introduces some procedures. That's artificial intelligence. Or actually, it will happen, or it may happen to all of us. When we watch one video or we read one thing, one content in social media, or watch one thing in one video or one content on YouTube, after that, automatically the things or elements or elements related to that issue automatically will come. Sometimes we wonder how I watched one video, then after that automatically the related videos come. Or I read one article, then the related articles come. Or I watched one thing or one post in Facebook related. All of this is sorted by artificial intelligence. That means that artificial intelligence is everywhere. We cannot ignore. That's why we have to have a helpful attitude toward artificial intelligence and its effects on human communication. Instead of being away from it and ignoring it, it's better to be to have helpful and positive attitude and to use its the abilities and the opportunities provided by artificial intelligence. And actually, another thing which is very important in human communication and all aspects of human life, language skills and language proficiency. Actually, as we said, the definitions changed, theory changed. When we say language proficiency, it's different from the language proficiency which we use in our human-to-human communications. When we talk with one another, as human beings, we use particular language based on our grammatical rules. We use complete sentences, paragraphs, and text, written or spoken text. But for artificial intelligence, when we talk about language skills, actually the basic point that language skills we use as human beings. But we have to follow and we have to consider the procedure that which I mentioned it for natural language processing. It means that we should be able to use the procedure of segmentation to divide any part of language, a paragraph to its different sentences, a sentence to different parts, and also tokenization, which to separate different words and give values for different words. And also technical skills. Actually, nowadays, when we want to use artificial intelligence or digital technologies besides the language skills, another important issue in skills is technical skills, because we have to deal with technical issues. We have to deal with digital technology. Without using digital technologies, we cannot use artificial intelligence, or we cannot be successful in the application of digital technology or artificial intelligence. And also prompting skills. Prompting skills or prompting engineering, actually when we use some chatbots like ChatGPT, some artificial intelligence powered software like ChatGPT, when we write anything or ask anything, or when we write some tests to get information or ask questions, the writing of such things is prompting. If we write correctly and precisely the thing that we want, we will get better information or clearer information. If we cannot write clear sentences or clear questions, ChatGPT may provide information that would not be that much helpful. It means that our ability to use concise and precise and short and helpful language in prompting skills enables us to be active and productive in the procedure of getting information. And also, as I mentioned it, through the reinforcement machine learning, actually artificial intelligence powered softwares and chatbots, they learn, they improve. As much as we use language, sentences properly, we help the system, we help the chatbot or artificially intelligent powered software to learn how to give good information, how to get good information, and how to proceed or how to do the procedure of receiving, processing, and analyzing and understanding of the information. And also another thing which is very important for human communication in all aspects of human life are awareness of the main benefits and challenges of AI. Actually, AI or artificial intelligence has many benefits for human life, for human communication, for modern education, but also has many challenges, in some cases many problems, because especially when we talk on human communication based on the traditional definitions and concepts and theories, privacy is an important issue in human communication when we talk with that. But through the influence of artificial intelligence, and also through the use of artificial intelligence powered chatbots and systems and intelligence digital systems, it's very difficult to keep the level of high level of privacy. We sometimes could be have private talks or contacts. Sometimes when we start talking with the information desk of a company or bank or any institution, and even universities, we may think that we talk with a human being and we try to share some emotional things to get help. But maybe another side of communication should be a chatbot or artificial intelligence powered agent. That's why it may change. Another thing, teamwork or collaboration. How we can take benefit of teamwork or collaboration based on the helpful use of artificial intelligence, because different people have different skills. One person may have good skills in language, one person may have good skills in technical issues, another in artificial. All people together can use their skills and share their skills to get the benefits of artificial intelligence and fastly developing artificial intelligence and digital technology. And also human-machine collaboration. Actually, nowadays we cannot ignore machines, especially intelligent machines. Machines are nowadays not just objects or mediums or tools for interactions. Actually, machines, now they understand, they know, they interact. It means that nowadays we have to be aware that when we talk or interact or face with intelligent machines or intelligent or artificial intelligence powered machines, we have to consider that it's not just an object. Actually, this machine can receive information, process information, and understand information, and can react. That's why we have to have some level of collaboration with artificial intelligence powered machines and chatbots. And to conclude that, we cannot ignore the role of artificial intelligence in human communication. Human communication and artificial intelligence have close relationships, and artificial intelligence deeply influenced human communication. And to use properly, we have to focus on technical, linguistic skills, and also have a positive and helpful attitude towards the application and use of artificial intelligence and human communication. Thank you.